Welcome to Chopped, where my wife puts 4 mystery ingredients in a basket and I have to figure out what to make with them. The protein she picked for me today is New York steak, which I'm super relieved about, so I'm going to start by salting it up and then setting it aside while I pull out the second mystery ingredient, which are these pretzels. Now, immediately where my mind goes with these is to crush them up and then use them as a crust for our steak, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, look, using these 2 ingredients is the easy part because I know you saw that blue cheese and caramel in there because so did I, and I have no idea what I'm doing with them yet. But that's future Sam's problem, so I'm just going to worry about basting this steak with a ton of butter and then setting it aside to rest while the future comes way too fast with the third mystery ingredient, this blue cheese. Now, look, the first step to conquering this is to make it into a simple blue cheese dressing, which I think is absolutely gross, but then the second step is figuring out what to do with our fourth mystery ingredient, the caramels. Now, I don't know if this girl thinks she's funny by throwing these in here, but the only thing I can think of is to melt them down and add them to our sauce and hope for the best. I mean, to be fair, blue cheese is probably the grossest thing on the planet, so it can't make it worse, right? But anyways, just like that, our meal is complete, and by the looks of it, it doesn't look that bad, but I am scared to try it because of how much I hate blue cheese. But my mom always told me to try new things, so here I go, and I can't lie, it was a little bit funky, but I think the caramel helped it out a little bit, so it wasn't that bad.